And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Total War Reforged replay. Today's replay comes from Eclipse 2500 of the Darkcloud. It's a brand new custom map, so I hope you enjoy it. And I've dubbed it Artherdain's Overwatch. We have a full Artherdain defense here for you today. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, the donation link in the description below, along with various methods you can use to contact me with to send through other Reforged replays or other Total War games if you so choose. However, if that's not an option for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, click that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's get in with this replay. So, as I said, it was sent to me by Eclipse 2500 of the Darkcloud, and we'll start with the first Artherdain army, which is his. We have some great company here, currently hiding of course, but they're always hiding. Next we have some Wardens of the North. I don't think the general's in this unit. No, it is not. Alright, the rest of his army's over here. We got some Doomdown Peacekeepers, Artherdain Pikemen, armoured up. We've got some Doomdown Troll Slayers, a really good Javelin unit, and 200 Axe AP unit as well. Next we have some Doomdown Rangers, 2 units in fact, that's a lot of firepower there. Sin actually commented recently about Rangers. Apparently the Rangers are best suited towards lower to mid tier troops, especially ones with little armour. They don't really have much of effect on heavily armoured troops apparently. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I got. That's the impression I got from his comment. Moving on, we've got some Artherdain Marksmen, armoured up, 2 units here. We have, I think, 2 more units of Artherdain Pikemen, 2 units of Foremost Aryan Knights, dismounted Foremost Aryan Knights, 2 more units here of Doomdown Peacekeepers, some Numinas Gate Guards, 2 units, and some dismounted Knights of Numinas General is in that unit. So a lot of muscle here for Eclipse's army, and that's just Eclipse's alone. Over here, we also have some Artherdain Marksmen. And I think that could be it for Eclipse's army. I think we might have covered all of them. Yep, we did. Right, moving on to the first of his allies, which is Steward of Dale, who needs no introduction. He's got some dismounted Knights of Numinas here. His general is not in this unit. We have some Numinas Gate Guards, some Forest End Defenders. A typical general in an Artherdain army is usually in either the dismounted Knights of Numinas unit or the Wardens of the North. I rarely see him being put in any other unit, in my experience. I think I've recovered those 2 units there. We have some Doomdown Troll Slayers again. We have some Artherdain Marksmen, armoured up. Pretty elite armies here I think we'll find for Artherdain. Next we have the Numinas Gate Guards, Artherdain Men at Arms. However, this unit in particular has no armor upgrade whatsoever. A little unusual there. But possibly Steward is running out of money. Next we have some Artherdain Marksmen. Again, no armor, so Steward's army is not as elite as Eclipse's. Next we have some Artherdain Men at Arms, again no armor, and Numinas Gate Guards. We have some Doomdown Scouts, a couple of units here, Royal Court of House Amlay. Next we have some Doomdown Troll Slayers, some dismounted Foremost Aryan Knights. We also have some more Doomdown Rangers, and a Trebuchet. And this could be a nice last stand location here. I think this is as high as it goes, but it is pretty defensible. You can see players falling back here. And we also have some Wardens of the North, and this is where his general is here. That's an interesting place to put your general. In a bad position actually. Can defend the town. We'll see how that goes. Whether or not he stays there. And finally, we have Butt Nugget. What a name. I haven't seen Butt Nugget before, so from you, Butt, welcome. We have some Artherdain Men at Arms, fully armoured. As I said guys, this is what it looks like when you've got the full plated armor kit. Costs you 100 extra coin to do that. Otherwise your basic model is back there with no armor upgrades at all. When they do have the orange upgrade, they look like the Artherdain Marksmen or Artherdain Pikemen armoured up. Next we have some dismounted Foremost Aryan Knights, some more Artherdain Men at Arms armoured up, some Foremost Aryan Defenders. These guys are sort of like an armoured cannon fodder unit really. They don't really do too well, but they're good for holding an enemy in position, if you need to pepper them with arrows or javelins, for example. Next we have some Artherdain Marksmen, armoured up, some Doomdown Troll Slayers, 2 units there, dismounted Knights of Numinas, more Foremost Aryan Defenders, Artherdain Pikemen, I think we covered that maybe. 2 units there. Skate Guards. We've got some Men-at-Arms again. Looks to be 4 units here in this line. More Illuminati Skate Guards. And some dismounted... Sorry, Artherdain Men-at-Arms. And dismounted Knights of Illuminati, yes. And more Artherdain Men-at-Arms. And that is it. So, let's get to the first of 5 attackers. Alrighty, we got Rudar, committed by Chris Almighty. All hail Chris. All blindness, whatever your name is. We have some Rudar Marksman, 2 units. We got some Thumbman Spearman, 2 units. We got Rudar Swordsman, a couple of units. Actually, just 1 unit here. The unit sizes are set to be seem to be on huge in this fight. Looking at the line there, I think there's 2 units maybe. We have some Witchwoman Slavers there. We got Rudar Swordsman, definitely 2 units in this line. We have some Etymol Troll Hunters, decent Javelin unit. Rudar Clansmen, 2 units. And 2 units of Artherdain Pikemen. And we possibly have some Forward Javelins, possibly some Troll Short Axe, so be surprised if we don't see them in the battle later. His first ally is Angmar, and by Y2K86 again. A fellow veteran of Reforged. He's got some Gundabad Guard here. Some Trolls of Gundabad. Trolls of Gundabad are the elite Trolls of Angmar. Trolls of Angmar themselves, they're pretty good in a fight, and pretty good for disrupting enemy formations. So, you know, don't underestimate the Trolls of Angmar. They're a good sledgehammer. Can really help you try and push through a really tight defensive formation, especially in a siege choke points, for example. Next we have some Guardians of Khaldun, not armoured up, so it looks like Y2K favoured a more numerical army than an armoured up army. Because it would cost him a bit of money to upgrade to armour up these troops here. You can tell they're not armoured based on the brown tinge. When they are armoured, they're pure black. Next we have 3 units here of Guardians of Khaldun, Trolls of Angmar. We got 2 units of Blackwatch Legion. Taking a quick look here. I think these guys are armoured up. I think they are. Sometimes I can tell, sometimes I can't. Actually, I'm going to say they're not armoured up. There is a brown tinge I see on their shields. That's usually how you tell. But these guys are perfect for pushing through tight formations. And like if your enemy has really packed a choke point defense, these guys will smash through it. So make sure they're well supported when they do, or your attack will fail in seconds. You really only got a small window there to use these guys, so you got to use them well. Next we have some Witchwoman Blackguard here. We got some Angmar Halberds, a couple units there, and I think that's it. He could have some witches, but he could be hiding them as well. I'm surprised we don't see any Witchwoman Hammerguard. But, you know, we'll see what happens later. It could have been a rule that he wasn't allowed to bring them. Or his ally might have them. Dark Wolf 44. We have seen it a few times now on the channel. He's brought some Guardians of Khaldun here, 3 units armoured up. We got some Angmar Marauders here, 2 units armoured up, make that 3. We have some Blackwatch Legion coming in. Don't believe they're armoured up. We've got some Angmar Marauders here. We've got 2 more units here, Angmar Marauders. And that's all I see there for his army, which is a little unusual. I would expect to see more, actually. Come back and have a look at that. I'm definitely thinking I missed some troops somewhere for him. Anyway, the 4th attacker today, a second Rudar army, committed by Froggy. I haven't seen him in a while, so it's good to see him again. He's got some Rudar Swordsmen here, 2 units. We've got some Etymol Troll Hunters, 2 units. Some Rudar Clansmen, 1 unit. We got 2 units of Rudar, oh sorry, 1 unit Rudar Marksman, my bad. And we also have some Witchwoman and Slavers, and the rest of his army looks to be hidden, I think. Oh no, it's over here. We've got Rudar Clansmen, Rudar Swordsman. That's the second, that's the last ally. And I think, again, we'll keep an eye for hidden units, because no doubt he brought plenty. Next we have the final attacker, Newbie 1. He's got some Goblin King's Bodyguard, Cave Trolls, Drake Broodlings. We got some White Uruk Fearmongers. We have some Heavy Goblin Spears. We got Heavy Goblin Crossbowmen, Troll Drummers, very important for Orcs in Misty Mountains, I always say. And we have some Heavy Goblin Spears again. And that's all I see here at the moment, so keep an eye out for hidden units again, and as I said, Newbie 1 is a veteran player, so he knows what he's doing. And that is it, guys, so let's get this replay started. Enjoy! Now, we've got a small grace period on our hands, I believe, because we got Newbie 1, not Newbie 1, but Nugget. Or Butt, sorry, or Nugget. I don't know which name to go with. We'll go with Nugget. He's moving his troops inside the city. We got Cav marching outside the city. I'm wondering if Eclipse will march out his Grey Company or save them for later. Wait and see. We also have Grey Company, so there's 2 units of Grey Company on the field. Possibly just 1 unit here of doing those scouts. Oh, that's cool. Getting ready for the coming assault. Alright guys, I think I'll do a small cut here and come back once we see the first skirmish or engagement. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back. It looks like the Cav's getting really close here. It's funny, it doesn't say do no scouts are firing, but they are firing. And they're firing into the Dunman Spearmen. I guess that makes sense to a degree. Oh, very lucky there. Dunman Spearman, he almost got him. The Grey Company here could do away with them in an instant, so I don't know why they're not firing. We can bring these guys down really fast. Crystal Almighty making a slight mistake here on his part. These troops are really bunched up. This is the kind of situation that body-piercing troops would ideally like to fire into. Steward's Cav's just hovering in the background there. YTK's wary of him. He set up a Gundabad guard there just to head off the Cav to protect the rear of Chris's army and protect his own trolls as well. As I found out earlier today, Cav charge on your trolls ain't always the best thing. Okay. So what we got going on now over here in the center? Okay, Froggy's approaching the center choke point. It looks to be about 1, 2, I think there is possibly 4 entrances inside, one being over here and the other one on the other side of the city. So there's multiple choke points or ways in. What's interesting is Eclipse is getting his troops off the walls here. I don't know why. He could be getting his archers up here to fire into the men. We've got Stuart Adele literally running through the enemy lines here. Like, the Royal Court could charge in and wipe out a lot of the swordsmen here. I'm not sure where they're going. Oh, here we go. Nice! Oh, we got Trollshire Axos. Oh, Royal Court lucky to escape with so many. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, Stuart would be pissed right now. A unit of 25 Royal Court broke. That unit is very, very expensive. We got Heritage Nobles, which we didn't see before. We also got Doonline Scouts here. Now, if Froggy is smart, he'll try and take out the Royal Court while he can. Now, hopefully Stuart can get control of these guys soon, but as long as Froggy has men near them, that ain't happening. Oh, geez, they just melted away there, you see, because they're broken. Oh, damn, that's not fair. But, mental note, save that in your memory, guys, forever. Whenever you're using the Royal Court, and you're charging them into enemy lines, or so far away from the rest of your own force, be advised, they got the morale of goblin infantry. I mean, it's that crap, it appears. They need to improve that, I think. For an expensive unit like that to break so easily, that ain't right. But I remember that had happened to me a couple times myself in the past. Still, it's amazing to see it every time. Okay, we've got Artherdain marching here. What's their target? Oh, this is open season. Units might be in loose formation, but there's just so many of them bunched up. to their target. They're shooting down here. No. They're actually shooting over here. That is not the target I would have gone for, but then again, I'm not playing. Alright, now this is a situation where troll shuriken throwers or javelins would be ideal. I mean, this kind of formation is only good as long as it's fixed. If he moves forward, it's ruined. So Chris is going to try and draw Stuart out here, but he shouldn't try and play him at his own game. He should try and send up some javelins or axe throwers. Just to sort of pepper this line here. And try and coax Stuart out a bit. Maybe station some forces here like he has done. And once Nugget tries to charge him, just outflank him from the side. I mean, look, just because we've got Jono troll slays up here doesn't mean they're going to get a good firing line into the forces as they come up the ramp. So it doesn't look like the attackers are advancing just yet. Froggy's getting ready. Setting up one unit alone won't do too much. And Froggy doesn't really have the firing angle there. The new one hasn't moved forth at all yet. Has he switched targets yet? See, it's not worth it. He's sending over all that ammunition just to kill a few guys. And it's really not worth it. Like, I would shoot at these guys. Because he can get hits on multiple units. Artherdain pikeman, Rudar marksman, Rudar swordsman. It's just a better arrow to body count ratio. Thought I had an arrow in here, slam into these guys nearby. Are they shooting in this direction or what? No, they've stopped firing. They could be out of ammunition. They still have ammunition. I think Froggy can safely move these guys forward a little bit. Oh well. Well, they're not getting that many hits on them. Yeah, Froggy's moving them closer and closer. Okay, Rudar marksman reloading. No, looks like they've halted on. Here they come. Alright, newbie one's definitely moved forward here. Let's have a look. Okay, they must be out of range. Eclipse isn't firing in just yet. So Froggy sent over a couple of troops as well. Okay, they're getting close. We also throw them javelins. That's not too surprising to see them. Oh, looks like there's a second way into the city here. They can come through this way. Little secret passage. We've got the Grey Company here. They probably should start firing into the Rudar, into the Dumb and Spearmen, which are really bunched up here. All the Duno troll slays could come over here. Alright, we got our first real engagement. No other movements there from Steward. Okay, we've got Snugger skirmishers being pelted. Okay, Nuggets as the second unit of Artherdain marksman firing in, it would seem. Okay, see, I think either Chris or Y2K applied some pressure to the battle line here, to the defensive formation, and it prompted Nugget to move forward a little bit. Well, he's disbanded the V. We've got a lot of corpses there. I think Snago can move up a little bit. What we got coming over? Artherdain men at arms. Alright, Stuart Adele ain't kidding around here. He's backing up Nugget. With their combined force, they just muscled the enemy off the field. Attackers need to rethink their strategy if they want to try that again. Is he engaged yet? They're reloading. We've got Artherdain marksman firing in. Oh yeah. They're targeting the Artherdain pikemen. Doing a peacekeepers trying to act as a shield. Meat shield. Yeah, although they're in loose formation, they are still getting some kills. Demonstrantes. They're decimating the Duno peacekeepers. But the good news for the defenders is this is valuable ammunition they're forcing Froggy to waste. These are light tier troops. Froggy didn't need to do this. Those javelins are better off being saved for armoured units. Like the Duno pikemen. Okay, Golden Crossbows have lost 40 since we last looked. See, although they're in loose formation, they are sort of lined up with the archers of Eclipse. So that's why they're doing so well, I think. What else we got going on here? Okay, Troll Shiraxos, here we go. Expecting big things here. Got 89 axes coming in. And there we got the return fire. I was wondering where it was. Just look at the bodies just stacking up. Oh, they were trying to hit the Numinas Gate Guards. Because Stuart pulled them back, the axe throwers got some firepower into them. Before, the Forest Aaron defenders were mostly doing their job. They were protecting their unit. Okay, it is 9% to 13. Okay, Dark Wolf has some barrow whites that we didn't see before. They're waddling their way into the fight. Let's go get the Troll Slayers closer to the ledge, just to make sure the javelins clear it, if that's his plan. We've got Grey Company here. Pretty good position for them. Alright, Y2K and Chris is trying again this way.
Changes in the course of battle, but defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, there's Chris's Grey Company. Don't think the attackers are breaking through there anytime soon. Possible. The unit of Force and Defenders are still alive. They're down to 80. Well, they've still got 81. 80 men left in that unit. They've been fighting for some time, holding the enemy back. Well, Troll's good about here too. I don't know how many's left. I can't see. Looks like 12. Looks like all 12 of them are still alive. Probably time to send in the Numos Gate Guards or Artherdain Pikemen. Just one of them at least. Grey Company is visible. They've made themselves known. Do no Troll Slayers. Who are they shooting at? Are they shooting at anybody? They're just Snugger Stalkers. Probably shouldn't be firing into them. Radar source and broken. Now we've got more Axis fire coming in. Must be a second unit. I thought the other unit was down to 50 before. Yeah, they're falling pretty quickly, this unit. Jeez, poor Fornostarian defenders. People always think maybe they're elite because of the shiny armor that they have. Like you see the Artherdain men arms of your Fornostarian defenders, and sometimes they look like them. So they look like a bigger threat than they really are. I think that really works in Artherdain's favour. So the new one has pressed in. Okay, Goblin Archers just firing, just arcing some shots in there. Nothing too serious. Heavy Goblin Infantry 47. See, that's the problem with having the boundary line so close to the battle. If your troops break, they only have maybe a minute to reform before you lose them. Everyone will have to do better than that if they want to break through it. If they want to break through it. They need to do better than that. Alright, let's go to the other side. Still not using them. Okay. We've got Grey Company now firing in. Nuno Trossler is not firing in just yet. We've got some Orc fellas mixed in there with some Barrow Whites. Firepower really helping out the defensive line here. Not quite halfway yet. Grey Cumbers also halted their fire. Guardians are kind of doing down to 47. Oh, that assault's not looking too good there for the attackers. Froggy's trying again. He's really running out of men here. Poor Froggy. He's trying to outflank the enemy. And he's taking out Duno Rangers down to 59 here. And a lot of hits there. Taking down the Rangers to almost half strength. Attack is waning somewhat, 22 to 36. Artherdain is pressing from all sides here. Now this is definitely the best push I've seen the attackers make so far. The trolls are good to bad in the ranks here of some Duno and Troll Slayers. Duno range is far from up there. We also have some Blacklords here. So while the Blacklords Legion needs to push, 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 I don't know what they're waiting for. Alright, they're pushing. But where the hell is their backup? Blackwatch Legion doing their part, but they're not supported. They're going to gain all this ground and lose it. (27 to 43). Attackers are really going to turn this around somehow. Plans are coming in now, but I think it's a bit late. And my halberds here as well. Alright. This is the attacker's next best shot to break through. Especially with the Blackwatch Legion. So everyone's really pressing hard on the cliffs there to the east. Just want to see how this assault goes. Okay, Y2K charged into the ranks of the Artherdain Troll Slayer specifically to stop them from using their javelins. Y2K scrambling to send over some more forces to help them out. I mean, they're in. But we've got a Gundabat guard unit that's not moving forward at all. Just try and drive the Grey Company back, but it's not working too well for him. He's getting a lot of body piercing hits here.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, well, the White Root Fearmongers in play. Looks like a scenario skirmish here. Alright guys, we're about halfway through. And we got Snagger skirmishers firing in. Okay, Newborn's got to be careful here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, doing our range is down to 78. They've lost about 32 men. Oh, sorry, about 30 men. Okay. That was long. The marks are really helping out Libby one there. Down to 50, half strength. First, I'll have to withdraw those guys if he wants to save them. And Troll Slayer's down to 83 here. The attack of Froggy seems to have failed. He was going in by himself with not his full army, only like a portion of it. Hey, we do have the Witches of Angmar here, and they belong to Dark Wolf 44. Blackwater Legion, Guardians Karandun. Attackers almost through, actually. They've done pretty well on this side. Things were looking a bit bleak for them at one stage, but I'm impressed that he managed to turn it around the way he has. Well, what they're doing our Troll Slayers with their javelins, they're not firing. Okay, hopefully our marks are not armored up. Sorry, not firing in, my bad. Well, we got Artherdain Pikemen here now. Looks like it's really starting to even the score a bit.
We've lost half of our men.
Well, we're on Blackguard here. $50 to 68. So this is pretty much the attacker's best hope of actually turning the tide here. We also got some Trolls of Angmar I didn't see before. Somehow got into the back lines, but they're down to 7. They're also trying to mess up Stuart Adele's Rangers. They could have, I think they might have actually wiped out the artillery crew. All the artillery crew run out of ammunition. Okay, so the attack is actually still going on this side as well. So, you know, I think Y2K has really helped turn this attack around, getting the Trolls to silence the Rangers for now at least. Oh no, the Troll was just cut down to size. That's a bit unfortunate. Now the Rangers are firing again. Let's see how the attack is going on the other side. Okay, we've got Goblin King's bodyguard here, which you didn't see before. They're down to 70. We got Union Peacekeepers pursuing. Freedom Javelins, for some reason, were firing before. Okay, they're firing again. New one's withdrawing his Goblin King's bodyguard for some reason. We're Heron and Nobles over here. Sniper Skirmishers being redeployed. Heavy Goblin Crossbows also falling back. Okay, that happened. Looks like we've got some Eclipse's forces over here as well. We always thought that attack was going to fail. We've got War Riders here, which you didn't see before. They're still hovering around. The Guidance Current Doom moving up. It's 58 to 77. Okay, the attack is going a bit better on this side now as well. Okay. I don't know if that was Nuggets General. Okay, Dark Wolf needs to get his... I think Dark Wolf needs to get his back quads there. Oh no, hang on. We've got Drake Broodlings here. This would really turn things around fast. You see how quickly they're melting the frontline defense. Oh no, 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 you don't want that. Yeah, okay, that's a bit better now. You gotta make sure you hit the right target there. Great Breathing's coming back in. My Drakes are trying to do their best. Okay, this looks like it's really turning the tide here. Oh, careful, careful. No, Blackwatch Legion doesn't need any help. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Is there any reason to come this way? We got Artherdain Men at Arms inbound, 145. Okay, so things are looking bleak there for the attackers, but a couple of efforts there helped turn things around a little bit. We still have the Witches. I don't know if they used up their ammunition. We've got the Numas Gate Guards being outflanked here by Chris Almighty, so that was Chris's general. Okay. So this battle is not over, guys. This fight isn't... I tell you what, the Drake Buildings need to get over here. Pronto. We've got Barrow Whites here, Artherdain Pikemen. They need to reinforce this attack. We've got the Richmond Blackguard in the thick of it. They're down to 52. They will last a while, but we have the defenders pressing in though. It's never usually a good sign. Now the defenders appear to be trying to actually hold the outer defences, and they're not retreating up to the top just yet. In fact, they're not making any attempt to so far retreat at all. They're all staying in the city for now. They're sort of reorganising their forces, I think. Yeah, we've got Snuggo Archers here. Dark Wolf is planning to do with these guys. So it is 73 to 85 at this present time. We have Artherdain men at arms moving in, and the witches are firing. Is this a good idea? Possibly. It seems to have done the job. It has triggered a mass chain reaction.
Defeat seems almost certain.
We've got the Snagger Archers doing what Snagger Archers do best. And the Blackwatch Legion in this battle are doing a lot better than they usually do. Careful there. Careful there, Dark Wolf, because I think you're shooting your own men. Okay. Defenders have struck back and taken out a general. A second general on this side. Possibly Y2K86's general. Would make sense. Cowboys have just had a mass chain reaction. Blackguard down to 38. Tell you what, where's the Drake Breathings when you need them? Why hasn't Chris sent out the Red Eye Swordsman and Artherdain Pikemen? They're needed right now. He shouldn't wait until the Blackguard's gone, he needs them alive. It looks like Y2K is trying to get him out of there. Ah, Chris, you really need to support your ally there. We've got Recon Solider down to 43. Endermore's Triumphers. So Chris has used the embankment against the defenders. Most of the javelins there clearing the ledge. There's something in my throat there for a second. That's certainly helping out the Witchroman Slavers. And Chris is not going to help his poor ally. I think the Blackguard are pretty much destroyed. Down to the fight. That's disappointing. I think Chris could have saved the Blackguard had he moved in earlier. Alright, so Eclipse down to 30 ranges here. We got Artherdain Martian firing at Goblin Crossbowmen. Down to 36. We got Cave Troll Drummers and Goblin King's Bodyguard down to 52. 84 to 87, so this match is creeping back to almost par here. It's insane. The defenders were up so much before. Almost more than 20%. Somehow the attackers managed to turn the tide. So Dark Wolf has conquered this choke point. Defenders still holding on this side. But it looks like Chris has the troops to punch through. We have some Blackwolds moving in, full unit. And I think Y2K is simply trying to keep Artherdain busy here, while Chris breaks through on the other side. He tries to send in reinforcements, maybe. Okay, so where are the defenders congregating now? We've got one to the north here. Artherdain still has the bows out. Don't know where he's... Maybe he's just trying to regroup with Eclipse. Eclipse still has plenty of men left.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, Eclipse is just gearing up here to make his stand. We've got 144 Snagger skirmishers coming in. We've got Artherdain Rangers, which we didn't see before. Okay. We've got War Riders here as well. They might take out the Artherdain Rangers. I think that's their plan. Eclipse has thrown these guys away. Maybe that wasn't the intention, but they can't outrun the War Riders. Oh, I think that's a small little glitch there. I'm sure New One's not doing this on purpose. We saw something similar a long time ago in, I think, the Grey Havens, where someone was trying to pursue some units with their cab, but for some reason the cab kept stopping and turning around there. But well done for Eclipse for saving those Rangers. I wrote them off. Okay, Froggy's got his Artherdain numbers moving up. And what do we got here? The Steward of Dale is saving what men he can. Forestern Defenders, a unit of 107 broke. That is nuts. That's almost a full unit there. Forestern Defenders broke. Dismounted Knights. Dismounted Forestern Knights, sorry. The good thing is, I think Bud Nugget might get those troops back. If they can stay away from enemy troops, I think they might be okay. Here comes the Blackwolds. Just mowed them down, didn't they? Oh. Oh, there goes his head. He's done. Okay, as expected. Oh, Forestern Knights. Sorry, Forestern Defenders reformed. But he should not send them back into the fight. They're already shaken and exhausted. They will not last long if he sends them into the battle. He's got to rescue them while he can. But Nugget should retreat to Eclipse 2500 here. He has to do it now. He shouldn't. No, he's turning around. This is not good. This is suicide. Eclipse should tell Butt Nugget to withdraw immediately. He can't do anything. He's literally going to throw these guys away. It doesn't matter that they've reformed. They're going to be overwhelmed and crushed. Wavering, exhausted. All it needs is a couple more enemy troops here, and these guys are gone. You gotta admire the Witch and Slaver armor. I always think it's a really cool, slick whip. Unit 52, Forest and Defenders broke. Nugget should have withdrawn them. That was always going to go one way if he did that. He should have saved them and tried to regroup. I'm sure Eclipse could have used them. Steward of Dale. Looks like he's going to get his wardens are going to be here, okay? Yeah, this is interesting. I think maybe Defenders can make their last stand in here. It would appear. Jeez, who did that? Artherdain Nebel's broken. The thing is, Eclipse has both mostly archers, mostly javelins left. He's got to try and use them before he retreats inside the keep. All everyone has to do here, he just has to wait for his allies to come across that ridge. You got 2 Guardians broken there.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Okay, Blackwolds. Forestern Defenders broken, but fighting to the death, that's something at least. Might get 1 or 2 kills, maybe. But we'll do a small cut here, guys, and come back once the attackers get closer. See you soon. Alright, Chris Almighty has got to be in range now. Stu Nadal has his wardens right here, but they're not firing. They should start firing. I mean, there's not many troops here to hold them back. And if he wants to start using some ammunition to take down the enemy, he's got to start firing now. I have no idea what he's waiting for. The Artherdain Rangers now harassing them. You can just see every single line there is being penetrated. Wardens are firing, but it is way too late. Clips has some Rangers here, but they need extra troops. Oh, that's okay. That's lucky. But the Rangers won't last long there. Oh, that's lucky. Duno and Troll Slayers. Burn their Jebbies into Black Waltz. John Slayer's being targeted by the Wardens of the North. They should switch targets. Okay, Artherdain Rangers getting some nice hits here on the Wardens of the North and the Duno and Troll Slayers. It looks like the Wardens of the North are out of ammunition. Should they retreat inside the key, or should they stay here and fight? What do you guys think? Put your thoughts in the comment below. Ah, Eclipse has some dismounted Knights of Nimas here. He's full unit. Still yet to use him. Shiverdale's generals in the thick of the action there. Duno and Troll Slayers, what's their plan? Probably should wait. Got Artherdain Marshal here. They could target the Guardians of Kharen Dûm and the Goblin King's bodyguard. Maybe that's their mark. I don't know. Oh. Artherdain Pikeman is the mark. A couple of javelins getting caught in the hill there. Most clearing it. Okay, I think... Okay, Wardens of the North. What are they doing? Are they targeting the Ithamist Troll Hunters or the War Grinders? What's their plan? They're getting pretty bloody close. They could be planning to shoot directly into the Artherdain pikemen. We've got witches here. Who's the greater threat? Oh, I think they're targeting the witches. Down to 3. There's 2 left. Guardians of Kharen Dûm throwing themselves before the witches to save them. Juno Troll Slayers need to get out of there. It is 97 to 94. Warns on the north need to shift targets immediately. They're shooting Goblin King's bodyguard. They should be firing at the Wall Bros or the Artherdain pikemen. Surely this is the better target. And I think the dismounted Knights of Numinas are needed. Where are they? I think maybe they're being used on the other side. Yep, they are. Knights of Numinas doing okay though. Wardens still not being used. Why didn't Eclipse put them on the ledge here to fire in from the side? Surely that'd be the way to go. They're just standing here. What? Oh, it's just Snagger archers there. A couple of heavy golden crossbows. This is a big mistake on Eclipse's part. Eclipse, what was your plan? Why weren't you firing these guys? Okay, there's a general, but there's enemy general gone. Okay, got the Warns of the North firing into the Snagger skirmishers. Okay, he's moving them on the ledge here. This is where I thought he should have put them earlier. Because he's got a direct line of sight right into the Artherdain pikemen, Guardians Current Doom, and Wall Riders. I mean, this is where he can do the most damage to help out his team.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Snagger skirmishers are getting a number on them. They're being destroyed. It doesn't seem like he can get him to fire. Some sort of glitch maybe. Alright, now he's firing in. The Wardens have just got to keep firing as long as they can. Attackers are withdrawing for some reason. Alright, we've got the Warrens retreating. Trying to regroup with the Knights of Numinas. They're down to 12. Guardians of Current Doom in hot pursuit. What we got here? Oh, that's Nuggets General Unit. There's another broken unit, down to 1. Only 1 pikeman left. No, this is where the final battle comes to an end. Times 2 speed it. Warp Riders do a nice rear charge there. Oh, he broke.
Tiring.
Well, that's it. It's 100% to 97. Something happened there. Looks like we have some leftover units. Stuart Adele's general is still in the fight. Jeez, how long can his general fight for? He did a Neo from the Matrix.
Our ally lies dead. The defeat is ours.
Oh, but the witches claim their victim.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
What an ending. He dodged the Witcher bullets.
Victory from our grasp.
Okay, I was unlucky there for the defenders, but really good kill counts there. But well done to the attackers first. Crystal Mighty, 1,134. Y2K, 86, 644. Dark Wolf, 1518. Froggy, 1255. Nibby 1, 1,192. Eclipse 2500 of the Darkcloud, 5,167. That is a really, really good kill count. Well done. Stuart Adele, a respectable 3,571. And a nice job to the Butt Nugget on 4,157. Now we can look at all these kill counts because they're all the same faction on the same team. So, starting with Eclipse, we got Disgrace Knights of Numinous, 217. Doomdown Troll Slayers, 128. Wardens of the North, 174. Doomdown Rangers, first unit, 621. Fared much better than the second one, on 311. Numinous Gate Guards, 456, and a pathetic 30 for the second unit. Those guys must have got taken out by maybe the Witches, Javelins, Axe Throw, something. Someone took them down quickly. Doomdown Peacekeepers did really, really well. Ranged from 66 to 314. So big discrepancies there. Artherdain Pikemen, 201, 143, 145. Dismounted Forest Aaron Knights, 184 and 434. Artherdain Martian, 276, 254, 248. 2 units of Grey Company that was there for Eclipse, which I didn't notice. I thought they only had 1. But, first unit got 230, second one 490. Stuart Adele now. Wardens of the North, 216. Grey Company, 675. Nice job there. Disbanded Knights of Numinous, 104. Yeah. Numinous Gate Guards, 100 and 206. Forest Aaron Defenders, 180. That's very, very good for defenders. Doomdown Troll Slayers got 191 and 140. Doomdown Rangers, 503. Artherdain Marksman, 325, 193. Dismounted Forest Aaron Knights, 223. Trebuchet, 232. And Numinous Gate Guards for a Butt Nugget now, 326 and 22 there. Again, must have got taken out quickly by something. Dismounted Forest Aaron Knights, 196. Dismounted Knights of Numinous, 2 units there for a Nugget. 189 and 300. Artherdain Pikemen, 183, 173. Wardens of the North, 247, sorry. Doomdown Troll Slayers, 200, 163. Artherdain Men at Arms, 425. That's really, really good from Men at Arms. Artherdain Marksman, 451 and 247. And the other Men at Arms units, 165, 145, 275, and 103. And Dismounted Forest Aaron Knights, 130, and Forest Aaron Defenders, 137 and 71 respectively. So really good kill counts there. Well, that defense more than 20,000 frames in looks solid there. I think the Drake Rulies played a nice role in tipping the tide there. The Witches certainly played their part as well. But the Blackwatch Legion was used, I'd say, perfectly. And I say perfectly because they pulled off the attack. They got their troops in there. They managed to hold the ground that they gained, which is very important. And they coordinated their attack just well enough to break through. At first I thought the attackers had stretched themselves way too thin. Like we saw, I think, Froggy's attack in the centre fail abysmally. He just didn't have the troops to break through. Nibby 1, I thought his attack was in trouble as well. But, Y2K and Chris's attack also wasn't looking good there for a while. Same goes for Dark Wolf. But they had the troops to pull it off in the end. I think Froggy lent some men to them as well. I think Nibby 1 also lent troops to his allies too. And in the end, the attackers worked together well enough just to take the field at the end of the day, which is really, really good. I actually thought that was the defenders' battle to lose, and they lost it. Because I thought they had it in the bag there. Up until at least frame 25,000 frames, I thought the battle was theirs. So thank you to Eclipse 2500 for the replay. Love the new map, very nice. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.